We just need to think of ourselves as like a train station. We are a stop along the way in their life. Like, they just come here, they get whatever they need, and then they leave to a better place. So I think that is we're a train station in that sweet animal's life to hopefully help them find a new forever home. Everyone that works here, first and foremost, their dedication is to the animals. And we're so lucky to have such an incredible team. And every piece of the puzzle works and fits together. I think it's not just animal services. You know, the officers that come in and the kennel staff help them. I mean, everyone it's a very cohesive group that we're really lucky to have and to continue to add to. The staff members that are working here, that are feeding and caring and walking and cleaning cages every single day, to the administrative staff who are orchestrating everything that we need to order to keep those things happening, or the animals processing those adoptions and helping them move out. I think it's a very well-oiled machine, and everybody really does strive for the same goal. I think we're all incredibly realistic about the work that we do here. I think that we all know that we can't save every animal, and that's okay. Maybe that's an okay answer. And that if we're alleviating that pain or we're able to stop suffering, that's our role as well.
If the public could see everything that we do, I think there would be much more amazement and probably understanding. My name's Rob Lineberger, Richmond Animal Care and Control, and I'm the Program and Operations Supervisor. Because we do so many things behind the scene. One situation of picking up 2 dogs that are tethered to a fence is possibly hours in the making, if you will. By the time we collect the animals, talk with everybody that's involved, taking pictures for potential court purposes or report purposes, getting information, documenting, then bringing the animals to the animal shelter, getting the shelter staff to assist when possible, weighing the animals, vaccinating the animals, giving them names.
Kids. How you doing?
Finding a place
Hi.
to house them inside the shelter, you know, making sure they have all the basics, the food, the water, a bed, blanket, those kind of things. From my experience and a lot of others in this profession, and pretty much everybody here, the big goal is helping people and pets. So the animal, certainly in the shelter, is a big focus, but out in the field, it might be the person that's the focus at the moment, depending on the situation.
Huge role, I would say. We really rely on the community in so many facets. They are our eyes and ears in the city. We have people that call in things that they see, call in for people that they know that need help. And so we definitely rely on the community out there telling us what we need to help with and who we need to help. And then, you know, finding animals or helping us seek out other animals that are in need. I would say that we have an incredible volunteer and foster program. So our community that comes into our own in-house community to help us save animals' lives is tremendous. So, you know, truly our organization is as powerful as our people are, and we have so many wonderful people and a huge community that supports us in so many ways that, you know, we're so blessed to have them.
Foster families are extremely vital to us. At any given time, about 25% of our population is in a true foster home. They are away from the shelter. They're being loved, cared for, medically watched over by our foster families, especially our vulnerable animals, our underage kittens, our underage puppies, moms and babies, our medical needs animals, get that 24/7 care in a foster home that we can't give here in the shelter. And those foster families are able to give that 24/7 attention, keep them out of the shelter environment, keep them healthier, and just help them grow until they're ready to come back and be available for adoption. They are like a member of our staff, a member of our family, and really taking care of their fair share of our population on any given day.
When you have a team on Facebook, which is honestly what I feel we have. I mean, we have people that will go to the mattresses for us. Like if people are ugly or if they, try and say things that aren't true about us, we've got 100,000 people that know and have been with us from the beginning that know the truth. And so I think there's value there. And it really is a growing entity of people that believe in what we do and support what we do and want to be a part of it. It's a wonderful, magical, beautiful thing, and we didn't anticipate it being what it is. I think we're just so grateful to have it as a tool to share the wonderful work that we do. Started that but right before COVID, because we were like, we'll just walk through and show everybody what we have. And then people loved it so much, we've just continued with it. Because it is a nice way for people to see inside. And we show the whole building. Like it's not, in other places you can't walk back in the back. You can't see the things that are back there. And so I think being open and transparent again and sort of showcasing who we are and what we do, it really resonates with people in a way that they want to be part of it. For what we are and the budget that we have, which is minuscule for vet care, we are incredibly lucky to have Dr. Ulrichs. She's worked here 14 years, I think now, part-time. She's incredible. We can't fix or help in-house. We have an emergency vet clinic contract that our foundation supports. So literally every single animal in need, regardless of how bad it is, can receive immediate, emergent, or basic care the minute that they arrive here. I think having that is it's a trickle-down effect, because the officers in the field know that no matter what they find or how bad it is, we will try and save it. So if we can provide sort of that, we're all in, like as long as the animal's not suffering, do everything we can to try and save them. I think it's very unique and very wonderful that we have the foundation and the funding that continues to flow in that allows us to do that.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alice Ulrichs. I'm a veterinarian. I've been a veterinarian for 28 years. I've been the shelter vet for the city of Richmond for the past 16. I work here at RACC.
Kayla Sweeney. I'm the veterinary assistant here with her. I've been in veterinary medicine for about 6 years. I'm fairly new into this role, but absolutely loving it.
Good girl. Check her lymph nodes. Come here. Hey, where'd you come from, huh? Where'd you come from? That's a good girl. This is typical of what we see here at RACC. These sweet pitties, they kind of had a rough time of things. We don't really know anything about them, but we know they need help. They need care, right? Dash is named Dash because she was found in the dashboard of a car, and the fire department had to be called to come get her out. She was a little bit semi-feral, terrified. Anyway, and she'd been through some unknown trauma that caused her to lose half her tail. We put her on a special diet, and we've been explaining to her that, you have to have 100% use of your box for social success. Oh my gosh.
They're all a bunch of ankle biters. They're chewing on my shoes.
Hey, you. Where'd you come from, huh? We sometimes tell the animals that come in, your life's going to change from this point on. And, we make sure that it does.
I like this one.
Oh.
Yeah, so we all take a part in naming the animals. Sometimes our officers name them, our intake staff, our adoption staff. Sometimes it's based on where they came from or some crazy story of how they were found. It could be the time of the year, seasonal, but we try to keep them unique and fun and to really stand out and match their personalities.
This is your city shelter, and we want to do what you want us to do and what you celebrate and what makes you happy and what makes you adopt and what makes you volunteer. And so the good that we are doing and the work that our staff is doing every single day is so important. And I'm so proud to be the director of that. It's a wonderful place and I love it.
Seeing the animals start to finish. A lot of these guys come in really bad shape, and then we get to see that transformation of where they have received the medical care that they need, they've received the love that they need, and then getting them in that forever home. It is the best decision I ever made as a career choice.
My favorite part about working here is being able to help animals like Oswald. He's a little special needs. He's kind of blind. I don't think he's entirely blind, but definitely still runs into things. And so shelters are a little hard for dogs like him, but the best part is being able to make it better for them and hopefully find them good forever homes.
My favorite part, honestly, is being able to pamper these animals that haven't been pampered in a long time and help them feel better.
Is being able to directly assist the citizens in the city that I live in and that I love with their pets and help citizens with pets that they have found and seeing them go to loving homes.
Working with the dogs, but also helping people find the dog for them and watching them leave the building, getting updates, basically just seeing how happy the people are and how happy the dogs are after they leave here.
Probably helping the animals overcome illnesses that they may not have had they stayed out on the streets.
I think just seeing the animals come in, maybe a little neglected, young, vulnerable things, going into foster homes, coming back healthy, happy, ready for adoption, and then seeing them go on to happy forever homes. And, you know, that's just in general the animals that come in that maybe have been neglected. They've been lost in one way or the other, and they find that happy ending. So I think for all of us, that's what we're here for and wanting to make a difference for.
I think how lucky we are that we're like, I think of this too, like a little love bank. You know, like we've got little pieces of love that people need that they don't know that they need. But then when they have it, their lives will never be the same without that pet. And so it's so nice to be a piece of that.